Hello everyone, it's Luphisra here. Back to play more Black Mirror 3, Final Fear. And what am I supposed to do again? Letterbox.
Okay, this is my last chance to get my hands on the file. I somehow need to stop the letter from vanishing irretrievably into the mailbag.
I need to...
The mailbag is stretched over a kind of hanger. I could lay something over it so that the letter doesn't fall into the bag.
Oh. Lay something over it.
It says Willow Creek.
I need to grab a bag myself or what?
You could sit and eat here. There's nothing to buy anymore, though.
Anything in the shop? I know she doesn't want to see me, but...
Various smoking products. Tobacco, cigars, stuff for pipes. The inhabitants of Willow Creek seem to really enjoy smoking.
I noticed she removed all the knives.
There were a load of knives in that before, or am I mistaken?
Sold out.
Is she that terrified of me? Am I that scary? Like, I know I'm going nuts, but honestly, I haven't really done anything yet, though.
That'll have gherkins in it.
Gherkins? There's no bag in this place.
Candy for kids, although I haven't seen a single one so far. Walking maps of the area, indispensable for a suspected murderer out on bail, like myself.
Really? Nothing here, not really. There's bread.
Hint of France in Willow Creek. Wow, a huge fridge. It's the Eco Freezer 100. At least that's what's written on it.
Nothing really. Never mind then. Do I get the pail or something then, maybe? Rubbish.
The sad remains of a bicycle.
Okay, not something that I want. Wait, not this side. Direction of pub. This is the other side. One thing I don't really like about this map is that you have to be very specific where you go. Unlike in the previous game where you can like click like either side and you can go wherever anyways.
Anyone want to buy an E?
Menu cloth.
Is that Tom's underwear hanging out to dry? Nope. Cloths. They aren't particularly clean, but I wouldn't expect anything else from Tom's pub. You know? I'm glad I drank bottled beer last time I was there. The windows have colored plastic stuck on them. It's hard to make out anything.
That's probably on purpose.
You can hardly make out what used to be written there, but I assume that nothing edible has ever been served here, at least since Tom inherited the pub. I'll have time to sit there when I'm old.
When you're old. And now you want to stay here at Willow Creek, though. Pub. Can I grab anything from the barrel? Is there a bag there or something?
A barrel?
It says Willow Creek on it.
The mailbag is... I could lay something over...
Lay something over it. I go to the cafe. Is there anything in the cafe?
This is the best seat in the house, with a view of the village square. unbelievably thrilling. You can watch the moss growing between the paving stones.
Obviously, nothing really that can take. Yeah, no. Oh, there's a board. Good thing for the space bar, because I wouldn't have noticed.
A piece of thin board. Ah, it's a menu. They probably don't need it anymore. The board is just the right size. It'll go straight on top of the mailbag, so that when the constable posts a letter, I can easily pull it out again.
Pretend I'm doing something. This isn't a bad entry into 2.5D space upon. Yes. I mean, obviously this game is 3D completely. You can tell. But it's not terrible. You know, the whole art style is not terrible. Like, if you're looking for 2.5D, Broken Sword...
It worked.
I almost mispronounced it. Broken Sword 5 is 2.5D. Actually, I played that one. And that's like 2D, 3D. So it's a bit like half cartoon-ish, like half like 3D. Which is really neat. I really like that kind of art style. Obviously, I don't have the art skills to ever make a game like that myself. But if you can, you know, if you have the skills. And yeah, still waiting for Broken Sword 6 and Broken Sword 2 Reforged. They are coming out with a Reforged version. Were you guys here when I played Broken Sword 1 Reforged? Sorry, it's been so long I don't remember. You know, Broken Sword 1 was reforged and it was brilliant. Broken Sword 2 was announced to have a reforged version, which is not surprising because they kind of leaked one photo in the reveal for Broken Sword 1 Reforged. So pretty much everyone knew they're going to come out with Broken Sword 2 Reforged. But there is an official trailer out for that one. No announcement date though. I'm hoping that we get at least one Broken Sword game this year. No, maybe Broken Sword 6, because that one comes out first. I mean, that was announced first. Hoping you'll get one. There's going to be a sequel to Tangled Tower called, I think, Mermaid Mask. That's coming out this year as well, which I'm excited for. There are several games that I have wishlisted that are coming out this year. So I am excited for that. And hoping I can get through some of my game backlog before the new games come out. Okay, let me save here first. Okay. Letter to Jones.
Let's see what's in here. Friday afternoon, 12:30. Oh, they must have discovered the body then. The time of death for Miss Valley was the previous evening, Thursday, between 10 and midnight. Cause of death, burned alive after a blow to the back of the head. Grim.
Okay, this one we know about.
Let's see. Not important. Saw nothing.
Good night, Ghostly Aussie. Have a good sleep.
37. Emergency.
I won't be streaming too long today because I do have a bit of a migraine.
In the ruins of the
Maybe an hour or so more. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, afternoon as per usual. Have a good sleep, and you know the VODs are always up.
At that time, I was running from the ruins in the direction of the castle. 3 bodies were retrieved. Lady Eleanor Gordon, Edward Bartholomew Bates, the butler, and
Damn, Eleanor died?
One survivor, Lady Victoria Gordon.
And Sally died too!
Smoke inhalation. Also on Saturday morning, 12:12 a.m.
Wow, Victoria has a long-ass life.
Murder of Miss Valley. Witness interviews on the subject unproductive, and Lady Victoria Gordon could not as yet be questioned. She remains in shock.
So Eleanor died, Bates died, Sally died.
Her own wishes to continue medicine.
Victoria doesn't want to be questioned.
Hey, it says here that Murray can't remember having seen me in the hotel on Thursday evening. That can't be right. That was exactly when he threw me out of the hotel. While the rat was lying. Just wait.
And this is most surprising someone lived. Yeah,
Charge.
that is true. Everyone's dying in this game. We shouldn't be surprised about that at this point.
Darren Michael's conduct, as well as his contradictory testimony, is currently being examined for plausibility.
So the hoteler guy lied.
Joyce Winner.
Got to confront him about that.
To Constable Zach. If he's diagnosed as nuts, will he have to be remanded in a loony bin? Possible murder weapon, a torch, still smoldering, which was in Darren Michael's possession when apprehended. He is undergoing forensic examination.
Well, my crazy sister
Not possible. Release of the suspect
kind of like killed everybody and she died, so.
Dr. Winterbottom.
And also the embassy wants us, so I don't know.
Supervisory agent and point of referral. Good, and I've got 2 new goals already. Visit Victoria and see how she's doing, and let Murray know what I think. I'll write in the file so I don't forget. There are enough empty pages. I can stash the remains of my diary away with it as well.
Okay, so this becomes my diary. About okay. There's a new diary entry. All right. So this is the case file. Police file. This is our arrest things, you know, so you can read up on it. Okay. So, reported missing person by Abaya. Oh. So Tom, Abaya, Bobby, received anonymous call. So Eleanor died, heart failure. Butler Bates died, we saw it. And Sally Cook was burnt. Victoria survived. How in the world does the Gordon family survive everything if they don't kill themselves? Like, it's like everyone else but the Gordons, you know, have like a really short life. Like the Gordons seem to be the last to die. For some reason. Except Eleanor. But she married into the family though, so it's hard to say. He got arrested. Got bail. To look up for that. Police file. False statement by Murray. I gotta go and ask him about that. And visit Victoria, who is the only one that would know the truth about what happened. She knew that our sister was crazy, so we gotta talk to her about that. Hopefully she can help us with the testimony. Okay, let's go to the hotel first. Give Murray a piece of our mind. No. How do I go to the hotel from here? This is to the woods. This is to the hotel. Let's go to the hotel.
Let's see what Murray's got to say in his defense.
Let's go. Murray. Save again. I just keep saving just in case. Fuck you, Murray. I got some words. Got some words for you, buddy.
Ah, Mr. Michaels. Welcome back to Gordon's Palace. We missed you here.
You threw me out.
Last
last time we saw each other was Thursday, 3 weeks ago, when you threw me out of the hotel.
Thrown out of the hotel? How did that
Oh, the dramatic music.
Thing with the sewers, the secret...
With the flickering lights at the back, I feel like something's gonna happen.
bells.
Really? Oh yes, there was something.
And false statement.
Well, please excuse me. I did overreact a little. I hope you're not going to bear a grudge, though, Mr. Michaels. I'm very happy to make things up with you. You'll also understand that I couldn't hold your reservation for such a long period. Unfortunately, your room is occupied at the moment. But you can have another, a bigger, nicer one.
No, I want you to give the correct testimony to the police.
A ridiculously tiny price.
So you've remembered then. Very good. Then please go right back to the police and tell them that you know exactly where I was on the evening that Miss Valley was murdered.
Was that the same day? Are you sure? Now, it may well have been. I don't pay much attention to that kind of thing.
I swear, people like this makes me just want
Really?
Darren to go crazy.
Me?
You two-faced snake! I insist you march down to the inspector and tell him you want to change your statement.
Mr. Michaels, you're free. I don't understand your problem.
I was posted on bail.
Oh, my congratulations. Oh, I'm sure that wasn't cheap.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
That I still don't
Giving false testimony is against the law.
understand me.
You can't be serious. Thanks to you, I've just spent the past 3 weeks sitting in a cell as an innocent man.
Mr. Michaels, I really am extremely sorry, but I can't fulfill your request. My own credibility would be on the line if I were to simply change my mind. Unless...
You're gonna blackmail me now?
Come on, spit it out and quit playing around, you pathetic little blackmailer. Otherwise, I promise you that the murder series will continue. Here and now.
No. Admittedly, I'd be the
I mean,
last one
I want to be an innocent man. That's why I care about the law.
to do what a man's gotta do, isn't that
I don't want to turn into Samuel Gordon yet.
I would like a photo of you. Nothing sensational. Maybe somewhere in the woods with a knife in your hand.
No!
Send me straight into the madhouse. No way.
Okay, think about it. A watertight alibi for a tiny little amusing photo. It's not a bad exchange.
A photo that could incriminate me.
Nasty dirtbag, Murray. You know that?
I'll even give you a camera to take it with. My best one.
And then they're gonna use that against me
It'll work using a...
for some
It's a
reason, I'm sure.
of the first instant film cameras on the European market, an SX70, and still in great condition too. 15 years ago, a very well-groomed gentleman handed it over to me as a deposit in my pawn shop. He never picked it up again. So, you can say that I obtained it quite legitimately, and now I entrust you with it. Pay attention, I'll tell you how it
Can I blackmail him back?
It's okay. I'll work it out. If I choose to use it.
But that's not all. I've got another present for you. Here, a brand new rucksack.
With my dad's face on it.
And free food and lodgings for as long as you wish, Mr. Michaels. Accept it as a peace offering and reparations for the trouble with the statement.
You really are a few cards short of a full deck.
Makes me really want to
Mr.
punch him.
Wait!
What do you want now?
Forget the woods. In front of the castle would definitely have much more impact. The photo, I mean.
And people think I'm crazy.
Okay, this is the time where now I would like to say that it's too bad this game occurred in the past where smartphones weren't a thing. Which, by the way, my model's a bit off. Keep looking off to the side. Give me a moment. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Like, honestly, if it was modern day, you could just record it, the conversation with Murray. Although technically, they did have mobile phones back in the day, don't they? Maybe not a smartphone, but the mobile phones were a thing already. Right? Okay, hold on. This game, when did this game come out? Let me look it up. Black Mirror 3. The game. I don't want to show. Black Mirror 3. When was it released? It says it was released 2011 on Steam. Okay. So when did the first smartphone come out? Okay, there were smartphones in 2011. So why is it that he doesn't have a phone? Is he that poor? I don't even remember when I got my first smartphone. But surely he's able to afford like a cheaper phone than can record audio with. That'll be what I do. You know, have your phone on hand, press the record button, make sure it's running. Or you can have a recorder, MP3 or something. Either though, just accessibility. I mean, you have to be able to have something.
Rucksack with a contorted image of my father's face on it. I'm not sure Murray's actually allowed to sell crap like this. Whatever. I'll sue him for that later. First of all, let's see what's inside.
Gabriel Knight 2 tape recorder puzzles. Yeah, and that game came out in like what? The 1990s? And they are able to record like sound. Why is it that he isn't smart enough to do that? Hold out a sound recorder while he's talking secretly and then be like da 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 da. Isn't it setting like 1981? Really? When did this game when is this game set as? Did it say? Because I haven't seen a calendar or anything anywhere in game, so it's hard to tell when they set the game as. Did it ever say what the game time is in the game? Hold on, let me look it up. It doesn't say. It doesn't say set in the time of whenever. No, it doesn't say. So yeah, I don't know what year the game is set as actually in this game. Did he ever mention it in the first game when Samuel Gordon went crazy and died? Because I know this is like 12 years after that. So I haven't played the first game, and I don't remember a year being mentioned in the second one. Anyone remember? My memory is not that great anymore, so I really don't remember anything.
A big trolley for the masses of baggage the tourists that flock through here have with them. Murray always did have a bit of a tendency towards delusions of grandeur. The Willow Creek Telegraph. The guests need to be kept up to date with what the murderer is up to.
If only I could look at the newspaper and see what date it is. Wait. Police file. ID number. Oh, date of birth 1970. Okay, so at this age, yes. It's definitely in the 1980s. First game was in 1980s. The second game is the 90s. Okay, so the 90s. So it's the 90s. Okay, they had cell phones back then. Not the most technological savvy phones, I suppose, but there are cell phones back then. I remember. You remember the old Nokia phone? You remember the old ass Nokia phone, the ones that would drop from super high up and won't break? I think it would be late 90s, early 2000s, I think. But yeah, I remember those old ass brick Nokia phones. The really hardcore screen wouldn't crack no matter how hard you throw it kind of phone. I mean, over here they call it like the water bottle. Something like that because it was like that big. I mean, they had that phone. You could record sound with it, right? It's not as high tech, but I remember having one of those back in the day. There's not even color on it, but you can play Snake with it. Do a bit of recording if you want to. Why does he not have that one of those? But yeah, I suppose this game was set much earlier than I expected. So not really in the 2000s. It's, or rather not in the 2010s. It's like in the 2000, earlier 2000s at most. Since we don't have an exact year. Oh, date of detention. It says so right here. 1993. I wasn't born yet when this game happened. Okay, game time. 1993. 1993. Hand wavy timeline. Close enough to modern day we can easily save before certain tech is widespread. I suppose it's back when phones were still really expensive, I suppose. I mean, in this part of town, I guess. But yeah, this guy, I hate this guy so much. Oh! Wait, this place looks different. This hotel looks different. Whoa, did they renovate the place?
The floor plan of the hotel. All of the rooms are drawn on it. Huh, Murray's office is right next to my room.
They renovated this place completely. It looks completely different. Damn. Looks much bigger than the previous game for sure.
It's almost exactly the same as the other one I had 3 weeks ago. I bet Murray got a discount on the interior decoration. While I'm here, I may as well put away the stuff I don't want to carry around with me.
Okay, oh, whoa.
Murray's merchandise articles. A blood-splattered plastic knife. Great for Halloween, especially in combination with the Samuel Gordon mask. They've covered up the ugly gray carpet with an even uglier beige carpet. Great idea. Murray's office is right behind this wall.
Can I break it down so I could go into the
only thing I brought
office?
from Boston is a jacket, and I keep that on day and night. This thing is completely useless to me. An antiquated thing for antiquated backsides.
You can sit down even if you're not antiquated. Seriously. Just take a break for a few minutes. Why don't you? No TV channels.
Atmospheric noise. You probably have to pay extra to get TV channels.
Back in the day when TVs get really hot and some people would try to put damp towels to cool down the TV. Beat it if it doesn't have connection. Those were days.
A lighter with Samuel's face on it. I could probably laugh about it if it wasn't my own father.
Yeah, and now it's not really funny anymore, huh?
Views of Willow Creek. At least it's better than portraits of my bloodthirsty relatives.
Yeah, especially considering this place is called Gordon Palace. And imagine being like Gordon living here. Must really hate it. Okay, so it says like beside, so it's like off screen, I think. This is room 3. This is the back area.
Back there's just a little sitting area. 2 armchairs, a table, a shelf with books. Boring.
You get to see people at least, so it doesn't look like too dead. So that's kind of nice.
Lifted clean off its hinges. They were probably broken.
Who broke the damn door? That's a big door. It's made of pure wood. It's gonna be heavy.
The floor plan of the hotel. All of the rooms are drawn on it. Huh. Murray's office is right next to my room.
Okay, there's a lot of people walking by. Not anyone we can interact with, so it really doesn't matter. Fruit
Old
peel?
apples. Probably poisoned.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna let me do that. He's staring at me. I probably have to distract him. I could try still, but he's not gonna let me go in there.
That's private.
It's probably renovated, so it doesn't look similar exactly to the hotel that I remember from the second game.
Huh. Blackmere Castle in poster format. I wonder who would hang this kind of thing above their bed.
Someone crazy, I suppose. But yeah, I really hate that guy. I really do hate that guy. Alright. Since I can't really talk to him, I might as well go back. And go to the woods. Where Blackmere Castle is. See if we can talk to Victoria. No, she is our only living relative left. If Angelina died. How long is the time gap in game-wise? I don't remember the exact year. It could be 1972? When they mentioned that Samuel Gordon became a crazy asshole. Then 12 years. But the thing is, if you were to look at this timeline, date of detention is 1993. So I might be wrong on the date for Samuel Gordon. I don't know when he killed people. But it's definitely in the 1970s when he was born, because he was born, and then just a couple of years, there was a fire. He set fire to the hotel. Then 12 years. I mean, after the last one. Immediately after the last one. This game picks up immediately after the second game. So right where it left off. After Catherine, our birth mother, grabbed Angelina and threw both of them off the ledge exactly after that. So the second game, at the ending, we were at the ritual chamber, right? And then we summoned Mordred. Immediately after that, we ran away because the Order members were coming in trying to kill us. And then we, for somehow, I think, off screen, Darren found like a hidden passageway or something, got out of the ritual chamber, and managed to make it all the way back to Blackmere Castle. And then was arrested. So there's no time gap between the second game and the third game, because it's right after the other. So the only time gap we have to think of is when Samuel Gordon killed the people. Because, okay. Samuel Gordon accidentally set fire because he was like taken over by the curse, possessed. So he set fire to the Blackmere Castle, the Forbidden Wing. Then he thought he killed the wife, even though the wife survived. He left castle for, I think, 8 years. So he left the castle for 8 years and then started killing people. And then after that it's like, after that's like add on 12 years because that was 12 years before was the murder. And then it's 12 years after now. So let me, so 8 and 12 together would be 20 years. So it'll be 20 years ago since the fire at the Vladimir Castle. So if we take it that he killed people in 1973, 20 years after would be now, 1993. So Darren was 3 years old when so Darren is 3 years old when Vladimir Castle was first burned by the father. And he was at the very least 1 to 3 years old when the curse started taking a hold of him and he pushed Angelina, his sister, down the stairs, broke her arm. He left after that at the age of 3. Went to United States. So yes, Darren does have time before he's fully possessed because his dad left the house for 8 years. And within the 8 years, when he's away from the house, he didn't kill anybody. He didn't really hurt anybody. He only started hurting people when he came back to Willow Creek. He came back to the castle. For whatever reason, I don't know. You know, you would think that after he thought that, you know, he killed the wife, you know, and he didn't want to stay at the family anymore, that he would just leave, right? He would never come back. But he returned to Willow Creek. Because he returned, the curse took a hold of him and he started killing people. So within that time frame, I guess he went crazy. So we have about like a 20-year time before he went fully crazy. If we're looking at like Samuel Gordon's timeline. So Darren has about 20 years to go insane. So I'll save here first because I don't know if there's a maze or not. Gravel Path Road. I need a map, I think. Oh no. It says so. Castle here.
Spectacular backdrop, huh? But as I'm already here, I ought to look in on Lady Victoria and ask how she's doing.
Rubbish.
A few kids have had a party here. Bates would go bananas if he could see all this.
But he isn't here anymore.
3 nymphs that guard the castle and are supposed to provide light. Old Bates used to use the nymphs as a mnemonic device. In Greek mythology, nymphs often accompany superior divinities. They were seen as the benevolent spirits of trees, grottos, or important places. Well, that's my knowledge of nymphs pretty much exhausted.
Obviously, that's not working to hold down the evil that is Vladimir Castle. And it's even more run down now that Bates is not around.
Last time I was here, I was able to bust open the wrought iron gate. The lock looks way sturdier than it used to be. I'm not going to be able to get it open without a lot of hassle, for sure. Oh, we've got a new doorbell with an intercom system.
Victoria's living alone here, isn't she?
Who's there?
My name's Adrian Gordon. I'd like to see Lady Victoria, please. Hello?
That is freaky. That buzzing noise.
Come in, Mr. Gordon. Lady Victoria has just woken up.
Yes, of course.
There's a new coworker there.
The builders are working on the renovations.
You're looking after Lady Victoria?
Yes, I'm a trained nurse of your...
Great-grandmother.
I take care of all of your great-grandmother's needs.
Thank you, Miss...
Angeline. Sister Angeline.
Thank you, Sister Angelina.
The way she says her name, I feel like I'm suspicious of everybody now.
Can I just ask you something? Do you think that being in the middle of a construction site is the right place for such an old lady?
Lady Victoria was most insistent that she be moved back into the castle. She said that she'd been born here and that she wanted to die here. And
That is morbid.
are rather thick. She doesn't hear that much. At least she hasn't complained as of yet.
For me, though, I wouldn't want to die in a place like this. Like, even if there isn't really a curse, it's more like inherited, like, mental illness. All the misery that's occurred in this place, why would you want to die here? Like, fuck being born here. Like, die in a hospital would be even better. I mean, I know a hospital is not a happy place to begin with, you know, just, it's also really dark, but better than this place, right?
How is Lady Victoria?
As well as can be expected. She's not speaking to me, unfortunately. Perhaps you'll have better luck.
I don't
God,
think so.
it's like a death chamber in here. Oh, I can feel a chill right to my heart. I can only hope Victoria gets better soon.
I know it's because he didn't grow up with the grandmother. But for Asian cultures, especially for Chinese like culture, you don't call your older relatives by their name. I'm just saying.
Victoria, my great-grandmother, and the only member of my family I've got left.
Hello, Victoria? It's me, Adrian. Did you put up the bail for me?
He's not talking.
Are you being well looked after? Victoria, are you okay? Victoria, I need your help. Really. The police don't believe me. How can I make them understand that I'm Adrian Gordon when
You don't scare. Yeah, something's gonna happen. The portrait's gonna move.
You're the only one who can help me. Please. I'm sorry about what happened to Bates, Eleanor, and Sally. It must be awful for you.
Adrian, tell me the truth. Was it you? Did you?
No,
start the-
but I know who started
No,
it.
Victoria, it wasn't me. It was Lewis. He did what Angelina told him to do. She was behind all the murders. It was her who also lured me here because she needed me for, you know, the curse which only affects the male Gordons. She wanted to achieve what Samuel was trying to prevent. She was possessed by it. She lied to me, to all of us.
What's all that, Adrian? You sound like a coward. It wasn't me. It was Angelina. Why should I believe you?
Then why did you even ask me in the first place if you already think I did it?
Things were going well for you in America.
Don't ask me questions if you don't like the answer.
Bates would still be alive. Eleanor.
Then why did you send that order after me? Huh?
Valley.
You guys started it. The whole fucking Gordon family.
You can't.
You had the order stalking me. Didn't really do anything to prevent them from going after me.
Child rides around.
No, and Angelina, you know she's crazy.
Turned up, there's been nothing but calamity.
Like, Angelina visited the castle before I did. You know that she's after me.
Do me a
You knew that? You started the whole order thing with the mother, Catherine.
of the
And then what? You're blaming me now when you're too stupid and dumb to do anything?
What have you done to her?
Nothing at all. I've been talking with her, that's all.
You'd better go now. Your great-grandmother needs peace and quiet.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't want that. I'm sorry.
Just go, please.
She's not dead yet. The heart's still beating. The heart's still beating. You hear the beep.
That might be. Now it's not just everyone in the village that hates me, but the only remaining member of my family, too. Real good job, Darren. If I wasn't already doing it, I'd be signing up for therapy right away.
Again, here, look. I noticed something. And just hear me out, okay? I don't think... Okay, if they're going for the supernatural route, then there's a curse. If it's not, the trigger, from what we have noticed, is people being hurtful and negative towards Darren. Have you noticed it with Matt? With Victoria? They were pretty much like attacking Darren. And that's when the curse, like, you know, the whole like vision thing kicks in. He doesn't do that with other people. Like, even with the inspector, he was an asshole. But despite that, he didn't really see anything. He didn't really do it. He was like, I want to kill the inspector. No, it's with people actually attacking him on purpose. And then he's like, I want you to shut up, man. I want to make you shut up. That's when it kicks in, you see? So is that how it starts, I feel? And it makes me wonder now about Samuel. You know, I didn't play the first game. That's why I'm saying this now. I could be wrong. But what if it's the family's reaction that causes the curse to become so, like, dark and it drives the person nuts? Because imagine if this a person with this curse, right? If the trigger is really what I'm saying, it's like a person being attacked and negative. What if the family wasn't so afraid of this supposed curse and all the male members of the family supposedly going nuts? What if they were just nice to them? Took care of them? Don't go all batshit crazy and blaming them for all the horrible things. They could have gone and grew up normal. Like imagine, like if there is a curse, then yes, it's something supernatural going on, right? It drives the person crazy slowly. But there's a trigger there, you know? Because if you've noticed, with Samuel and Darren, they lived away from the castle, away from all the negativity of the toxic family. They were okay. And just like some of you have mentioned, like the curse has always been there, right? Now, why is it that just because they're away from the family, away from the land, that the curse goes away? So I feel like rather than being tied to the curse, because as we know, it affects all male members of the family line. But everyone who lived away from the castle, away from all the other family members, they turned out okay, even if they're male. So can you imagine if Samuel never went back to Blackmere Castle to investigate the history of the family? If Darren wasn't dragged in by Angelina and by the Gordon family to begin with? He would have turned out okay. I mean, the curse is still in effect. He's still a male Gordon family member. He still has the bloodline, even if he doesn't know it. But the curse doesn't take a hold of him in the sense that I want you to kill people. At most, it would be like what happened with Fuller and the others. He would see the deaths, but he didn't have the urge to kill anybody, you know? Gabriel Knight Curse of the Black Mirror. Hey, that's actually a good crossover idea. But seriously, I feel like it's more of the toxic family, though. If there is a supernatural element, right, that is my theory. But imagine if it's not supernatural. If it's an inherited mental illness, then the trigger is a toxic family. Because I have to rant about this a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm going to go on a tangent a little bit. Y'all seen the second game, okay? At least you guys who are watching me, the Peanut Gallery, has seen the second game. The entire story is that Darren is not involved with any of the family members. He didn't even know that he was a Gordon. He thought he was a Michael. Angelina is the person that came all the way to Blackmere Castle, if she wasn't already living here, because they were very vague on what happened to Angelina after Darren moved away. So I don't really remember what happened to her. But I think she also was given away. She came back before Darren did, way before, to investigate the family. She was affected somehow because of the curse. This was confirmed by the mother, the birth mother, Catherine, who mentioned it to us when we met her. That somehow, despite being a female, maybe because it's them being twins, she's also affected by the curse. She came back to investigate, and because she came back, she slowly became nuts. We witnessed that in the second game. But even though Angelina was the one who approached us, right, tried to lure us in with being flirty and everything, which is kind of sick of her to do when she knows that that's her blood-related brother. It's not even like a cousin once, twice removed or something. It's like a direct brother. And twins, nonetheless. It's even more fucked up. Anyways, you know, despite Angelina doing that, there's also the Order. Now, with Reginald, we have witnessed that he was stalking us. And even though Catherine said that, the Order was started up to protect us from Angelina because she is going nuts, wants to use us to summon Mordred, we've seen with Reginald that he was willing to pull out a gun, as is all the other Order members was willing to pull out a gun, attack us, knock us over the head, you know, try to kill us, to bring us back to Willow Creek. So despite their whole claim of starting up the Order to protect us, which, by the way, Catherine, our birth mother, Victoria, Bates, they're all like members of the Order. The entire reasoning is, we started this Order thing to protect our only grandson from the crazy girl that was Angelina. That's the story of Black Mirror 2. At least that was what Catherine said. We all knew who you were. We were all trying to protect you. Hence the Order was started. And Victoria knew who Darren was. The moment we stepped in, the moment she saw us, she knew that we were the grandson. We didn't know. She knew before we did. She knew that Angelina was crazy. She knew that Angelina was trying to hurt Darren and trying to summon Mordred. So I don't understand why. If that wasn't like just Darren going crazy and imagining Victoria being awake and saying the whole thing. Okay, if that was actually Victoria saying it. You knew the truth. You're the one who, in a way, is responsible for Darren being back here. Because, really, if you were smart, after starting up the Order, you would just have the Order, directly tell Darren what's going on. Look for Rebecca Michaels, at least. Bring them as far away again. You have the money. You have enough money to send, the mother every month. You don't have the money to actually protect them? Give them a weapon to protect them? Guns? I don't know. Right? You knew the whole truth, and then you come and shit on your grandson who actually cared for you? Saying it's all his fault? No, it's your fault. Don't blame the kid who didn't know anything about your family. You abandoned the kid. Okay, all of you, even the birth mother, in their words, to protect him, abandoned him, let someone who got injured because of your family shit, badly injured, I might add. Rebecca Michaels was injured for all the way up to her death, actually. She was never well. She never got better. You let Rebecca Michaels, someone because got super hurt because of your family shit, take care of a kid not blood related to her at all, which, wonderful Rebecca Michaels, you did a great job. I love you. Despite the fucking scare you gave me in the second game, I love you still. But you let this little boy who knew nothing of his family live alone and has a great life, but then because of your family shit, he was dragged back again, and now somehow it's his fault. Maybe you shouldn't have started up the order. Maybe you should have just dealt with Angelina. You had all the power, you had all the manpower, the weapons to do it. You can hire Reginald and all that people to work for you. Even Tom, they had shotguns and shit, and somehow stalking Angelina for so long, you what? You can't find it in yourself to get rid of her? Take care of her? Lock her up in a mental facility knowing that she's crazy batshit insane? You just let her roam around for free, knowing that she's fucking insane and wanting to hurt someone. Only because she's what? A female Gordon member? She's not cursed? So, oh yeah, it doesn't matter if she's a psychopath, right? She's not cursed. It's fine. But no, you're a male Gordon member. Even if you were fucking sane when we met you, no issues whatsoever. Oh, your fault. What? In Catherine's own words, you got better. Victoria's side. Somehow it's our fault again? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't know if they're gonna make it out to be something like, oh, just Darren slowly going crazy and he's just imagining all this. I don't know if they're going to go that route, which, by the way, I also hate. I never like it when games or shows do that. But I'm just saying, this I don't like that storyline from this one. Okay? Fuck you, Victoria, and your stupid shit. You can die for all I care. I'm sorry for saying this, okay? I know it sounds like heartless, but it's her fault. Her entire fault. She called, like, Darren a coward? No, she's the coward for not dealing with this. Especially after Samuel. She knew her entire life about the Gordon curse. And then after Samuel, she knew about the twins. Didn't do anything about it, right? But yet, oh no, not my fault. It's the little boy, the innocent boy that knew nothing about his fucking childhood and birth until a couple days ago. His fault completely, yeah. What a whiny bitch. But yeah, they need Gabriel Knight. I'm sorry for ignoring you guys, but they need Gabriel Knight. Okay, they need Gabriel Knight to use his, I don't know, powers. Because I know Gabriel Knight and his family's got like some kind of like power shit. Like, you need to come here. You need to exorcise all this evil, man. I swear. I need Gabriel. Oh. Random dude from Germany hearing about the so-called family curse and a recent murder. It's up like Gabriel's alley. He saw like the creepy ritual witchy murder thing before. He would do fine. He would do well over here. He would get along with, like, what's his name? He could write a good story out of the Gordon family, okay? Blockbuster. All right, bestseller book, make it into a movie series. Now Darren become a star, okay? That will do well with his, like, possession, I hope. All right, this place is fucked, okay?
A huge lump of stone. I'm no geologist, but it doesn't look like it grew here. It's apparently a survivor of the Bronze Age, like the things at Stonehenge.
Honestly, stupid pieces of shit. Now I feel, you know what? It's not just the male members of the Gordon family that's cursed. The female members are cursed too, just in a different way. Because all of them are fucking nuts. Every single one of them. They're fucking nuts. And they're idiots. A lot of them are idiots. Let's go back to the woods. I don't come here anymore, you fucking pieces of shit.
A busted signpost. You can hardly make out what he used to say.
Okay, let's go look at the gravel path. I'm supposed to be able to go there, but I'm not sure where this goes. Ooh. Oh, this is the lighthouse. Okay, let's look at the lighthouse. Let's see if we can find anything the inspectors didn't find.
I found Miss Valley's corpse here. Yes, right here. But there's no evidence of the crime to be seen. Next spring, lovers will be back here, and out at the sea, arm in arm.
So let's look at the cliffs. Is there anything here?
Fine English cliffs, gray and steep. Perfect for bringing your life to an end.
What's that bird there? Is that an important bird? To the ruins? I can go to the ruins.
An English sky that no travel brochure can ever do justice to.
Always dull and dark because it's always raining.
The spiral staircase is completely decayed. The lighthouse hasn't been used for ages. An old abandoned lighthouse.
The music in this one is so much more like intense compared to the previous one. No, wait, tire tracks. This is the tire tracks.
Whoever drives here with a car is either quite brave or quite stupid.
Okay, to the ruins. Let's go to the ruins and see. What happened to Ralph?
That has also been destroyed. Now it's even uninhabitable for Ralph.
I didn't destroy it, did I? Is it? How did this happen? Fire?
Originally led to the first floor. Now there's nothing there. A huge.
It wasn't a bomb, was it?
What's left of the entrance to the academy. I can consider myself lucky that I got out of there in one piece. A huge pile of rubble is all that's left. I can consider myself.
The archway?
A huge archway. The academy must have been an impressive building. A huge pile. I can consider my.
What happened to Ralph? I want to know what happened to Ralph. This place is completely destroyed. Did he make it out alive? They didn't find his body, so I'm thinking he ran.
A silent witness to the destruction. It won't be long until it's gone too.
I'm hoping he survived that. Like, please. Too many people died. I know it's normal for this case or this game. Someone's always dying. I shouldn't be surprised at this point. But really, it's just everything's destroyed and gone. Jeez. All the people dying. That's a lot of deaths, and it's just the start of the game. Fuck. Yeah, let's see if I guess I can go back to town. There's nothing here for me to look at. Who's Ralph again? Ralph is the crazy guy. The guy with schizophrenia. You know, Bubby? He has like the imaginary friend. He lives at the... He was a friend of like Samuel's who lived in the sanatorium.
That's actually a no parking.
That guy.
But I guess in this context it means stay out. A locked gate made of rotten planks. The barbed wire and the sign are nailed to the gate. That means you can open or close it from the other side without touching the barbed wire. No. I don't feel like getting barbed wire wrapped around my legs.
I will need to open that somehow. I will need to do that somehow. Okay. Do I want to take a photo or not? Why not?
Oh well, here goes nothing.
That's a selfie, all right? And of course, dramatic music the moment I took that photo. Makes me feel like something scary is gonna happen, then nothing happened. Jesus Christ. This game loves to scare you with the music. Unmade road.
As long as I don't know where this path goes, I'd rather stay here. I don't have time for a leisurely walk.
Oh, I know I have to go there eventually, just not now. Okay, let's go back to town then. Why not? Took the photo. Everyone is just fucking pieces of shit in this game. At this point. No one that we've met is nice. Okay, Zach's okay. Alright, Zach's still okay. You know, he's not terrible. He's just doing his job. That's fine. Here, have your damn ass selfie photo.
So there, you've got your stupid photo. Happy?
Oh, I can hardly recognize a thing.
Me in front of the castle as agreed? Okay, off to the cops, Murray.
I'm sure you know how important my exonerating statement in the Valley murder case is.
Murray,
Okay, I'll take it.
first go to the police station.
All right, then I'll go today. I'm an honorable businessman.
And I'm a possessed madman.
I suggest taking a rest in your room first, and then when you wake up, everything will have been sorted with the police.
I really could use some sleep.
I have a bad feeling that he's gonna gift the photo to the police. I feel like he's evil somehow. Never a good sign when someone tells you to take an incriminating photo like that. I mean, looks like just a normal shitty ass selfie to me, but I don't know. You know, this game likes the plot twist. Why is there a letter for me?
Huh. Someone shoved something under the door.
Oh, fucking music again.
I can help you prove your innocence because I believe in your innocence. But I have to be able to trust you too. We can't meet yet, which is why I'm just gonna send you clues. If you want to take up my offer, then you'll find the first lead at your father's grave.
My father's grave? I don't know what father's grave fucking is. How am I supposed to get there?
That's a bit confusing. Who's this message from? Murray?
Definitely not Murray.
Proving my innocence. And anyway, he would just tell me himself. But who else knows I'm living here in the hotel? I need to follow this up carefully. And I ought to find out where the graveyard is around here.
It's actually not that hard to know that you're living in this hotel, considering there's only one hotel in this fucking tiny ass town. The problem is them knowing your room number when you changed it. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We can go and try and find my dad's grave. Let me save first. Okay. Dad's grave. Dad's grave. Where is my dad's grave? Is my dad's grave...
There are a few steps leading down behind the hotel.
Is he buried at the house? Our house? Or somewhere else? Do I need to talk to Murray? Would he know where Samuel Gordon's buried at? I don't think so, but I'll talk to him anyways.
Murray, my favorite hotelier. Obliging, helpful, polite, and always on the lookout to maximize his profits on the back of crime.
Do you know where my dad's grave is? Can you tell me? If he's buried at our family property or something?
Murray,
Oh, the esteemed Mr. Michaels. What's on your mind?
Do you know the inspector, Mr. Spooner?
Oh, yes, I certainly do. He was here twice. Took half the hotel apart. A terribly inconsiderate fellow.
So just like you.
Good for business, too. How often, as a tourist, do you have the chance to see this kind of an investigation firsthand? Unfortunately, he confiscated all of your and Miss Angelina's personal effects. Means I can only display replicas in the museum.
Huh, what bad luck.
I don't have much stuff anyways.
So, anything exciting happen?
You mean, apart from Miss Valley's murder and the castle burning down and 3 people losing their lives?
I mean, after that.
Well, the fair's finished. In its place, we now have a new exhibition in the Willow Creek Museum of
Of course.
opening in a few days.
That's so
You
dumb.
should definitely see that. It's worth it.
Oh yeah.
I really want to punch you in the face.
Definitely. Murray, do you know where the local graveyard is?
A graveyard? Didn't you want to take a rest?
Change of mind.
Not for resting anymore.
I'm sure you can't mean the graveyard behind the hotel. It's being redone right now.
It's being what?
I've had it removed for the time being, so I can relocate it.
You fucking removed people's dead bodies?
I can charge more for some of the rooms, with views over the Golden Graveyard.
Fuck you.
Family graves leveled?
To be quite honest, there was only Lothar Golden's grave there, the founder of the original sanatorium. The family crypt is in the churchyard at Wormhill.
Ah, right.
Church out at Wawmill. Why is that sudden, like, sound? That's so creepy.
But you know I had nothing to do with the fire, don't you?
Yes, well, according to the papers...
Yeah, the British tabloid press is world-renowned for its believability.
Well, of course, they don't always have the whole truth in there, but the headlines do help me to keep the hotel going.
In this case, at my expense.
More and more do I want to punch his face. I cannot.
The woods around Willow Creek are pretty gloomy.
The woods are quite exceptional, I'll have you know. Full of ghosts and demons, if you like to believe the local folklore. The perfect backdrop for all of the grisly murders that have happened here and are, regrettably, yet to come.
You can hardly wait, right?
I've lived here long enough to know that...
Is he telling me that he wants me to turn into a serial killer?
Go and kill a few people yourself if you're so hot on it all.
I'm a businessman, not a murderer. A small but absolutely fine distinction, Mr. Michaels.
No, this dude just wants me to turn into my father. Is that what he's saying?
Is this note here from you?
Pardon? No, I speak to my guests personally when I've got something for them.
Was there anyone here asking for me earlier?
No, you're simply not well known enough. But that'll soon change, believe me.
He really wants me to turn into Samuel Gordon.
See you, Murray.
Back to work.
He's awful. Let's go to the church first. I won't be streaming for like much longer, but I want to go to the church and see the graveyard. How do I get there? This is not.
I've no idea where that path leads.
Stay on the road, okay.
As long as I don't know
You
where...
don't know where that road goes. Don't we all need a Murray? No. Not really. Do you want to Murray? Oh, so hello, Weeb. Welcome to the stream. And I don't know how to get to the church, man. There's no path here to go to the church. Barrel. Nope. Ew, wait a minute. Wormhill Church.
There are a few steps leading down.
I can't go there yet. Hire him as gardener?
Drinking water.
I feel like if I had him working with me or anywhere near me for a long term, I want to punch his face. You know, like he's not a nice person. So, how do I get to Wormhill? I can't leave the area, can I? Like, where's the church, man? Can I just tell the police officer, hey, I want to go to a church and pray? Like, mind you, can you tell me, point me in the right direction where the church is? What the fuck is that? Oh, that's just normal. Random person staring at vegetables. Guess it's kind of more realistic when you have people just around everywhere. Yeah, I don't know how to get to the church. Where is the fucking church? I need a map. They have a map at the store, don't they? Wait.
I don't know why I shouldn't just steal these maps. Everyone here thinks I'm a criminal anyway. I'd like to buy one of these walking maps.
Please take it. You don't need to come to the till. It's on the house.
Oh, thank you very much.
He's just so frightened of me that she's just giving me a free map. Thank you, I guess. Right-clicking on the walking map or pressing the M key can open the map surrounding area. Let you go to places you already visit without detours. Ooh, nice. Okay, look at the map.
Now I know how to get to Warmhill. It must be the path that goes off to the left, in front of the castle.
Town. Lighthouse. Palace. Castle. I'll just straight teleport there. And then go off from here. It's much easier that way. Okay, back to the woods. Over here to the castle. Definitely very beautiful vibes from this game.
According to the map, this stream's called Old Wansford.
Old Wansford. The water's so damn clear. Nice. Beaten track road.
Why should I go into the middle of the woods?
You have a point. Stay away from the woods. This is the church. Made it. Okay, let's see if you can find our father's grave somewhere.
Ancient headstones. It looks like the design hasn't changed in hundreds of years.
And can I actually look at my dad's headstone? Can I just stare at the headstone? I'm sure I could find a name somewhere. It's supposed to be a church, right? I don't know because this is a church in the Black Mirror game, but it feels so freaking creepy.
Bare wooden pews. Very inviting. They really make you want to kneel down and pray. A huge stained glass window for optimum illumination.
No illumination right now.
These European churches really are impressive buildings. America was probably still India in the minds of a few sailors when this one was built. Who's that? That doesn't look like the priest.
Is that someone I can talk to? Are you alive?
You there. Good morning.
What the? Whoa, I'm sorry.
Oh, he's on the cover photo for the Steam game.
In the confession.
I mean, the Steam page for this game.
Has a cushion on it, at least.
You're not the priest, are you?
God forbid. I'm Mark, the grave digger.
Oh, the grave digger. Is he important to the game? He's on the cover.
Well,
Of course, but it's just a few houses on the back of the woods. There's more life in here, I tell you. Are you looking for something in particular?
My dad's grave.
just trying to get an idea of the place.
Looking around this graveyard will give you a better idea of the place. And should you want to reserve yourself a spot here, then let me know. I recommend the southern slope. That's the best location.
Thanks for the tip, but I'm in no hurry to die just yet.
Hopefully not.
In a hurry to come and get you.
Please don't say that. My family does have a reputation and history for that.
What do you actually do all day?
answer stupid questions.
I mean, digging graves can't be all you do.
Yeah, you
Hello, Sean.
just dig.
Welcome to
I
the
have
stream.
things to keep the church in.
I wouldn't be on for much longer, though, unfortunately.
If you think that the weeds grow on
Because
the
it's getting, like,
here,
late.
then think again. It ain't weeds and it don't grow on its own. But who's interested anyway?
What
I want to
do you mean by
see
that? You
Samuel's
saw
grave
the
before
grave?
I end stream.
Well, because
Get the
it's
first clue
sentimental,
first.
so they don't get dug up by dogs and the like.
Which dogs?
Well, strays from around here. For them, a graveyard is like
An underground hot dog?
Sun just rose here, so having my morning coffee. How early is it for you?
Bloody tough sausages.
It is like 12:51 a.m. right now for me. So it's like past midnight. So in a way it's early, but it's still late.
Being the grave digger.
What time is it for you?
Right. My job here is quite secure.
Can you tell me anything about the church?
What do you mean then, lad? Who built it? It certainly wasn't me, even if I might look that old. Must have been around the time Marcus Gordon was alive. Have you seen the dark path?
6:52 a.m.
Yes.
Well, that's early.
He ran out of stone.
6 hours ahead of me.
Stones
Is it Sunday for you already?
finish it off. Demolished his own castle to finish the church.
A model Christian.
Perhaps his time was running out. Got himself buried in there in the end.
A crypt that's 100 feet tall with an altar and a bell tower, all for him alone. What a modest man.
All those toffs are.
It's Saturday? Oh my god. We have such a huge time difference.
To an extra crypt. And
How many hours is that between
but
us?
it caved in 12
Damn.
Nobody.
No wonder you just came by. It's so early to be up. Why are you up so early on a Saturday? Because if it was me, if I have day off, I don't have to work, I'm not traveling anywhere, I'm going to be sleeping in. I would not be awake at like 6:52 a.m. Why are you up? Go back to sleep. Let's do chores before the sun is up. Why? Do the chores after the sun's up.
It's quite a woody area.
That's also supposed
You can do chores throughout the day and spread them out.
The
Why does it have to be before the sun's out?
People around here read too many horror stories.
or have experienced it themselves.
You prefer not to garden in the heat.
You been in
You could garden at night.
here at night?
You know, not super late, maybe in the evening.
Say there's plenty
It wouldn't be that hot then. You'd have to wake up early for it.
There's lords of the castle, the undead.
That's just me, though.
Voracious hellhounds.
No, but then again, I don't garden.
Many stories about it. Probably as many stories as there are people here.
The woods around Willow Creek strike me as being particularly creepy.
Yes, and the number of wild boars in there is uncanny. I've known them to trample down my fences to get at the clientele. But I've got some crafty traps set.
That's when gardening with a headlamp
Looking
on.
forward to having a roast
You have to wear a headlamp for
Please,
gardening?
Permission?
How big is your garden? That you have to wear a headlamp. I mean, if it's the evening, when the sun is just setting, it's still bright out, right? Why would you need a headlamp?
You don't happen to know, being the gravedigger and all, where Samuel Gordon's grave
Or how dark?
must have been buried in 1980.
Do you not have like street lamps at your house?
Tough one, lad.
Because maybe it's because I live in Singapore, but it's bright everywhere I go.
Good and evil.
Okay, for the most part.
Interest of circumstances.
At least for where people are living, the apartments area and stuff, there's always street lamps.
You'd be better off talking to.
Okay, granted, I do live in a place there's a lot of street lamps. I have been to some places where there's less street lamps, though. No street lamps in the backyard, just my string lights. You can garden at like how late does the sunset? Because over here, like if you garden at like what 7 p.m., it's still bright out. Then you don't need any light. Unless you have night blindness like me, then it'll be harder to see. But if you have normal eyesight, I'm sure it's fine at that time, right?
Where would I find the priest then?
Today? Well, you won't find him at all. He left around midday. Some conference or
Sunset about 6 p.m. right now here.
tomorrow,
Is
though.
it because it's winter?
Better be going.
Keep your eyes peeled, lad.
Thanks, I guess. Okay. Is there a hint option? Additional game help is toggled, yes. But why do I not see it? Wait, see? I see all these, but unlike the previous option, can I can't really do anything here, but okay. Gotta leave. Oh, whoa, it's fucking dark. It's so fucking
That's
dark.
a walking map of the area. That's a walking map of the area.
You know what? Why do you not want to use the map to fast travel back home or to the hotel? Why do you have to want to wander around at night?
Locked.
Seriously.
That's probably the priest's house back there.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Back to the woods. Maybe see a fucking wobble.
Those must be wild boars. There's supposed to be plenty of them around here.
Oh my fucking god, wait. I'm gonna die, man.
Or demonic hellhounds, as they say in the local fables.
Oh my fucking god.
Fast if I don't want to get mauled.
Oh, good grief. This is why I have to run into the forest. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't keep this up for too long. How come I'm not waking up? This must just be a nightmare. Have they gone? Calm before the storm? I think I better wait until those beasts have lost their appetite.
Oh my freaking god. They're not dogs. They're not dogs. Dogs are not that big. Yeah, they look like fucking wolves. That's not a dog. That's not a dog. That's not a dog at all. This place looks like a fucking murder house. Someone's lived here. But I probably should leave it until tomorrow to look at this. It's going to be 1 a.m. soon. It's gonna be 1 a.m. soon. I probably should end here and just rest for the night. Because I am planning on streaming tomorrow. As y'all know, I stream on Saturday nights and Sunday afternoons. If I were to end late, then I can't wake up tomorrow. And I still do want to stream tomorrow. Okay, well, not tomorrow, as in later on today. I keep saying tomorrow because I haven't went to sleep yet. Okay, so in my mind, it's still like the same day, but actually, no. It's past midnight. It's like 12:59 a.m. Correct that. It's 1 a.m. now. So it's the next day. It's Sunday already. So I'm going to be streaming in like a couple of hours, as you all know. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.